Hello, Partner Co family. I'm very happy that you are all here at this event today. I'm sad though that I'm not. However, technology makes it so that I'm kind of there, and I have to say, I have been to all three of these locations across North America: Raleigh, Nashville, and Vancouver. Love all those cities and love all of you being brand partners with us. Thank you for being our partners. Today, I'm excited to actually talk about the newest product coming to you. You've probably heard about it already. Some of you have even been able to try it. We did some sampling actually in Destin. Raise your hand if you were in Destin and you got to try the product. When we sampled it though, you only got to try the first part of two phases. There's two different products here. But I'm excited to tell you all about it. Let's start by first talking about our bodies. But when I think about the way this product works, it works a little bit like your phone. That sounds odd, doesn't it? But have you ever, I happen to have an Apple phone, but you guys probably have Androids and Googles and all kinds of different phones, but I've never met a person that didn't have to every once in a while reset their phone. Like, has it ever just started to slow down, or your computer's just not working right? And then you call IT or you call your brother and you go, what the heck's going on with my computer? And then they just say, what you gotta do is reset. You gotta reset your phone. Just like the computer, our bodies also need a reset once in a while. Did you know that with stress and with all the bad eating that we do, and sometimes we're not good at exercising, and many of us don't drink enough water, all these things can start to weigh down our bodies. And wouldn't it be so nice if we could just hit that reset button on our bodies? Well, that's what we're about to talk about today. This slide here says your body needs to be reset. And I think it makes sense in our minds, but how do we hit reset? The signs that you know it's time to reset are these, the signs of a system overload. So if you read this, look, we've all experienced some of these things. Constipation, diarrhea, usually not those aren't at the same time. Nutrient deficiencies, it's tough to eat perfectly all the time. Gas and bloating, poor sleep. I mean, if we have poor sleep, that really takes a toll on our bodies. Sleep's so incredibly important. Weight fluctuations, that yo-yo up and down. Irritability, yes, we all get a little irritable sometimes, feeling down and having low energy. These are all signs that we have a system overload. Look at that last line on the bottom though. Actually, did you know that women are 3 times more likely to have occasional constipation? It seems unfair, it's just a fact though. So how do we hit reset? Well, some people actually have thought to themselves, oh, I found a product on the shelf that's called a cleanse. I think I'll do a cleanse. Well, let me tell you the crappy truth about cleanses. I know it's a bad pun, but it's an awesome image. You gotta love the toilets all lined up there. But the crappy truth about a cleanse is this, that it does in fact clear out your system, but guess what? When you're clearing it, you're actually just flushing all those nutrients down the drain. It can cause embarrassing side effects. You know what I'm talking about there. And I like the bottom line. It can also waste time. We're gonna go with a lot of puns here. I'm all about it. I'm kind of a dad and into dad jokes. But wasting time, not really resetting and not doing good for our gut. So what do? Well, now you can reset your system with this new product that I'm talking about today. And what is the product called? It's another collab product, and it's called Core Cleanse. Core Cleanse. It cleanses to your core. It restores your core. And when you look at that image there, look, it's beautiful like usual, so congrats to the design team. But restoring your core is so important to your daily health. And before I get going, I'm gonna play a marketing video that explains kind of how this works. So let's take a look at that video, turn up your sound, maybe even get out your cameras and video and film this. There's no film. We're gonna digitally record it, and then we'll get right back.
Here's the crappy truth. When you're constantly taking things in, it's hard to let it all out. Give your body a hard reset. Meet Core Cleanse, a smarter way to reset your gut and restore to the core. This first-of-its-kind cleansing system combines 2 revolutionary gut-supporting drinks, 5 days to reset and 2 days to release. Together, they help clear the path for smoother moves through your GI tract. Now you can feel lighter, support a thriving microbiome, keep cravings in check, maintain hydration and electrolyte balance. Because when your gut works better, everything else feels better. It's time to take care of your business. Restore to the core with Core Cleanse.
So now let's talk about these 2 products separately, and you can see it's really one, you're buying one product, but there's 2 parts. And what we call those parts is reset and release. So the reset phase, now look at the one on the left, that one's called Core Cleanse, and then if you look at the one on the right, that's Core Cleanse Plus. Core Cleanse is actually what you take for 5 days in a row. It's kind of important for you to really listen to, so think about this for a second. You've got a 5 and 2, 5 days of Core Cleanse. And what does that do? Well, that's how you start that reset phase in your body. It helps to maintain your gut and your flora, like it just helps everything in your body operate correctly. Now, when you get to the 2-day phase, this is where you go into the clearing, the release phase. I don't need to explain that too much, right? When I say release, I think you get it in your mind. But I can tell you that this works, and so I would be a little careful about which days you choose as your 2 days. All right, let's go to the next slide. We are calling this a 5-2 ritual. I want you to keep that in your mind. It is a ritual. It's something that you do every week, all the time, to maintain optimal health. 5 days on Core Cleanse, 2 days on Core Cleanse Plus. Now, for Core Cleanse Plus, let's first talk about Core Cleanse. Core Cleanse, you can take it about 30 minutes before your biggest meal. Easy peasy. And by the way, it tastes great, so easy. And many of you have tried it. It's delicious. The second one is, by the way, Core Cleanse Plus is equally delicious, but it's different. The way you take it is important. So take a mental note, take an actual note, put this down in your phone. You don't want to get this wrong. So when people buy it, make sure you emphasize to read the instructions, follow the directions, because it really will make life a lot easier. But what you want to do is take the first one the night before you go to, just right before you go to bed. And then you take the second one the very next morning. See, it's not like the other 2 where you do it a full day apart. You do it right before bed, right when you wake up, and boom. It goes to work, and you'll know it, and you'll feel so much lighter and so much better. I mean, it's amazing, and we're already getting incredible feedback and testimonials based on the people who have been in the trials. So it's really a great product. Let's talk about what's in it and how it works. So first of all, fiber. We're very familiar these days with the benefits of fiber. Our source of fiber is fantastic, but that fiber helps with your gut. I've talked about that already, but as you reset your body, you want to get that flora, you want to have everything happening correct inside your core. That's why we call it Core Cleanse. Magnesium glycinate. There's not just one kind of magnesium. This is the proper kind of magnesium to help do this very thing, reset your body. So that's an important ingredient. Ginger, I think this one is a bit of a surprise to me anyway. I didn't realize. It speeds up your GI tract and it reduces the I've gotta go cramping. I had to laugh when I looked at this picture because I'm like, it looks to me like she's got the I've gotta go cramping going on. Either that or the runs. I'm not sure which one she's got going on, but anyway, ginger is an important ingredient. Bad jokes, I know it. And then also, look at this pretty little flower over here. This is senna. I don't know if you've heard of senna, but senna is that beautiful yellow flower. That's actually where we got the idea for the color of the product. Because we just said, man, that's a gorgeous color. But that beautiful little precious flower does some amazing, powerful things to your body. It's probably the most powerful of the active ingredients in this formula. Let's go to the next slide. Taking better care of your business. You know, one of the fun things about this product is the fun of the puns and the jokes. So, you know, as you share and you talk about things, do have a little bit of fun with it. It's just good to smile and realize that shoot, taking care of your business can be fun. But look at Core Cleanse. Let's look at the benefits. It helps to curb hunger, it maintains optimal hydration, and it helps balance electrolytes. Now, Core Cleanse Plus does all of that. Plus, now you know why we said plus. Plus, it clears your GI tract. It sweeps your GI tract. Sounds similar, right? But the clearing and the sweeping are actually kind of a different thing. And then it helps your gut to just flourish. So that's the way it works. It's quite simple. It tastes delicious. It's really amazing. Now let's talk about more of what you want, the benefits, and less of what you don't want. Get more regular. Seems like everyone's getting that. You do get more nutrients. You get more balanced. You get more energy, which everyone wants. You get less bloated, thankfully, less hungry. I think that's a big benefit right there, which is why I think it works great with the drops, by the way. And less irritable. There's the surprise benefit, less irritable as well. So it's great. I already clued you in on this next one. Core Cleanse and the drops, I mean, it's like a match made in heaven. When you are actively working on trying to balance your body, to have these two products together really gets you in check. You're gonna see the difference, you're gonna feel the difference, and I'm telling you, your day-to-day just gets better. It's really, really fantastic. So as I end today, I just want you to know that I hope you all realize that Partner Co. is providing you with products that makes a difference. Products that you can see and feel the difference. Products that taste good, that are effective. Thanks everybody, great to see you.